everybody. Welcome back to Commit to the Bit. I'm
Yay!
Kate Spencer.
Hi, Kate Spencer. I'm Petra Bab, and this is
I'm Hen! Yes! Blowing out your speakers. Boof, 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 boof. Your ears exploding. Perfect.
We have a studio audience. That was
Yeah.
all the cheering.
Yeah, there's no one to do the cheering, so we have to be here for each other.
Just so much support from the hosts.
Yes.
Well, welcome to the pod. Our first remote guest.
I know.
Wow. I'm honored. Where are you located?
I'm in New York.
Oh my God. Are you
So
both in New York?
I'm like 3 hours
Are
ahead
you
of you
in
guys.
the same room?
No.
No.
Could you imagine? She's like across from me.
I like lean in.
No,
You look like you're in the same room. Do you record the like, do you have a Patreon where you show the video or no?
we just
the video be up everywhere.
Oh, the video be up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Glad.
So sit up straight, bitch.
I know, I was like, I'm wearing a baby girl t-shirt and I was like, should I be wearing baby girl to the pod? But I thought I'd bring the spirit of, I don't know, pride or
absolutely.
whomever.
Thank God it's June. Absolutely.
Cool.
Baby girl is you're safe.
You're safe
This is
here.
a safe space for baby
This
girl.
is a safe space I hold space for baby girl. Cool.
Oh, that's so great.
Okay, the first thing I wanted to ask you is you and I have followed each other for like a very long, many a season.
Yes.
How do we know each other? I don't even know how that is to come.
I have no idea. Maybe do we have mutuals in common? Are we allowed to look it up right now?
Please
do.
Are you from Colorado?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's where I am.
Petra and I are from Colorado.
Oh, what?
Yes, that's where I am right now.
Cool. You're
That's
in
so
Colorado
funny.
now.
I'm in
Okay.
Denver.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I went to CU Boulder.
Oh, you went to Boulder. Okay, I lived outside of Boulder in Lafayette because, girl, it was $600 cheaper, and it was depressing over there. I lived there during the fires during 2021.
No.
Yeah, it was raining ash. And I worked 2 jobs. It was before I came out here, actually. I worked 2 jobs. I worked at a whiskey bar and I worked at a diner in the morning. And I just went from I did doubles, and so I went from like 6 a.m. to like 10 or 11 p.m.
Wow.
And I was just like saving up money to move to the big city. I can't wait. And like I moved in my Toyota Camry. I was a mess. I was a monster back then. It was not a very smart time. But yeah, that's when I lived in Lafayette. So
Wait,
I bet Boulder.
Did you
Boulder's
grow
beautiful.
up in Lafayette?
No, I grew up in Littleton. Kind of like I went to Highlands Ranch High School.
Okay, that's how
we
we
went
know
to
each other
Arapahoe.
probably.
Oh, no way.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect. This is
okay.
going to mean nothing to your listeners.
So okay, sorry. So Lafayette, and then why to LA?
Okay, so Mama was very depressed. And I was I majored in theater in college, and yes, are you a theater major? Oh my God.
I have a bunch of
I was
questions.
gonna say,
for you
what a
about
waste of time. No, just kidding. Okay. No, it's not a waste of time. It was very fun. It was very expensive. I majored in theater at UNC.
Oh, nice.
Totally.
A great, oh my gosh,
Really?
such a great
Go
school.
Colorado girls.
I did
Yes.
not get in, to their program.
Oh, really? To UNC?
Yeah, ThesCon, I auditioned for them. They politely declined. They said, that's okay.
I got waitlisted and then I auditioned again. And so I forced my way in.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Okay, we've got to
Break
stop
those
talking about the
glass
Colorado shit.
Sorry,
No,
listener.
It's so good.
Okay,
We love
perfect.
it. Okay, keep going.
But yes. Okay, so I moved out here like 3 years ago. I was really depressed. And all my friends kept moving here because everybody wanted to be an actor. And so it was like here or New York or Chicago. And I kept going, where will I be the least depressed? And so I picked here because there's the most sun. It was kind of a logistical framework, because I was just like, it wasn't like I think I do want to be an actor, but I more just want to be a comedian.
Preach, girl. That's why I went to New York, and now
to be a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So excited about it. She's like, and it has not knocked my spirit yet.
Yeah.
No, I'm so jealous of the comedy scene in New York. I don't know. I love.
Hey, you have a couch on anytime you want, girl. Get on out here.
Yes, cool.
My friend McKenna, who was on the pod, I don't know where she knows this from, but there's some census that there are 10,000 comedians in the New York area.
Wow. Oh my God.
I know. Like like 1 in 10 people you meet in New York is like, so airplane food. Well, that like kind of transitions a little bit into one of my questions here.
Yes.
I feel like people who are gonna watch this, it's a video podcast, are gonna recognize you because you went like mega Taylor Swift level viral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was crazy.
What was that like?
That was so weird. People recognize me like on the street in LA because everyone's online like in LA. I don't think that would happen at any other, like if I was in New York or Chicago or like just somewhere in Denver, that would never happen. But it's like, especially if I'm like walking the streets of Hollywood, people are like, did you do that gun dance? Were you the gun girl holding your little gun
girl?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh my God, you're gonna be like on Hollywood, like Walk of Fame, you're gonna get a Hollywood star.
You're gonna
get a visited. You're gonna get a girl. What did you say?
You're gonna be right next to Shrek. Like you're visited.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had one.
No, he does have one. I took a picture by it.
I saw it.
If the girlies on Instagram, they know that I took a picture by the Shrek star. So
Petra did her research.
I did a lot of research on you. I like deep dive stalked you. Sorry.
Oh my God, perfect.
Sorry about it. Like 40 million people saw it. Do you sit in like stadiums now and you're like I could fill like 1,000 of these stadiums?
No, see, that would make me want to jump off of a bridge if I actually thought about it that way. It's
Forget I said that.
Erase it from your mind. No, it's really, really crazy. And it happened over Christmas, so it was like everyone was home doing the dance, and it's so weird because like I feel so 2020 to like go viral for a dance. Like nobody does dances anymore.
You are the next Charli D'Amelio. We've been saying it for years.
Someone said that to me. They were like, "You are my Charli D'Amelio," and I thought that was so funny in a comment. I couldn't believe that. No, because what I do is like fucking flail around. I don't know. A fun fact is I danced ballet for 13 years.
Oh my God.
So
whoa. Okay.
Wow.
I theoretically have a lot of confidence, but not. I don't know.
On that note, I have a couple questions for you about your history, about your past. Let's uncover who you are.
It's therapy.
I pay you $100 an hour out of pocket, and I go, yes, this is working every week. Can you tell that I need to stop going? It's so expensive. Okay, go do what you were gonna do.
Okay, so I saw that you have a TYA background. For those listening, that means theater for young audiences. And I also have a TYA background. I absolutely love just making little kids laugh and making them excited. Do you have any fun stories for us that you would like to share about like doing shows for little kids? Any crazy things that happened?
Yeah. So I did lots of TYA in college. I had like a student group that I ran with a friend, and I did like a scholarship to go to like a TYA festival. One of the things I remember was we did like a show. It was called La Luna, and it was about like the moon, and about migrant farm workers. And whenever we did it, we would like do a Q&A with like little kids. And like someone asked, because someone played the moon and she was very beautiful. And someone asked like, why does she get to be the moon? And I thought that was cute. And then also a lot of times we had like this fan that was like made out of rakes. It was kind of like a practical effect. And they just wanted to know about that sort of thing. Like they were like, how does the background move? Or like, why does it go like this? Like they're very curious about like the logistics of why this is happening, which I think is very, very real of them.
Like you just like worked so hard on a show and they're like, but the fan, I don't get it.
Yeah, let's go back to the fan.
Like it's such a beautiful story. They're like,
yeah,
no, let's talk about the practical.
Yeah, let's talk about the dirt on your ground. I don't get that.
How come?
Yeah, for real.
I love that so much. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to be the moon.
Another thing, I see that you have a love for the Jonas Brothers. Who is your favorite brother?
Kevin. I was going to say Keith. But there's no Keith, right?
Oh.
I think, honestly, if I
Do you actually love the Jonas Brothers?
No.
You had so much.
Here's the thing. I do. I have a lunchbox and I have a shirt. And I know that I love Kevin and Joe is hot and the other one is fine. And that's what's going on. And I listen to their music. Just see, I love the aesthetic of the Joe Bros, you know? And I have this shirt that says, it's like I go crazy for the Joe Bros or something. And I thought most of the time I just wear stuff that I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. Like, for instance, I have 2 tattoos and one of them is of 3 rabbits running. And then I was at a Flash event and I could get other stuff and I was there, but there were rabbits on the Flash and I was like, how funny would it be to have more rabbits? So then I just got more rabbits. So a lot of things I do are for the bit, like the Jonas Brothers. Like I have 5 rabbits on my body and they're not significant to me at all, except for the fact that I have like a giant picture of rabbits in my bathroom. Okay, maybe they're significant. So the Jonas Brothers are more like a motif, you know, like something to honor.
It's the idea of them.
The rabbits are the Jonas Brothers of your body.
Yes. They are.
When I was in 5th grade, I didn't really know about the Jonas Brothers as early as everyone else caught wind of them. And I was trying to be like cool with these 2 girls.
Mm-hmm.
I literally still remember their names. I won't say them. And I was like, oh, I love the Jonas Brothers, like not knowing anything about the Jonas Brothers. And they were like, well, which one's your favorite? And I was like, I just like them all. Like, I don't know their names. Keith.
Keith.
You know?
Keith.
And they list their names and I'm like, I like Kevin. And they laughed up their sleeves.
Why? He's cute. He's the curly-haired one, right?
No, but everyone was very mean to me as a child about.
Is it because he was short? He's a short king.
No, because I think like he was like married like very early, and he's kind of like older, and he doesn't sing.
Sure.
So, but I was really really embarrassed for my faux pas in 5th grade.
I remember having a faux pas like that where I there was this, you know how like TV teaches you about like school dynamics that don't exist? Like I feel like I didn't think that there were popular girls until I watched TV and TV was like, there's popular girls. And like there was this girl in like the 1st or 2nd grade that I thought was popular. And I was like in gym class with her and I asked her like, so did you go to the mall this weekend? And she said no. And she said, did you? And I said no.
You're like, isn't that what
what's your favorite? Yes. I was just like guessing. I think that's how it went. It was, yeah. I remember being so embarrassed, being like, oh, so stupid. Like,
you're like, did you hate your little brother for being a crazy little brother?
Right.
You're like, did you do your makeup for like 3 hours this morning? She's like, no,
so
I'm in 2nd grade. Like, what is wrong with you?
I love Keith.
Oh, that's good. I thought that from watching movies as a child that like everyone was going to shove the losers into lockers like when I got to high school.
Oh my god.
That never happened. Or like swirlies. I thought swirlies was a thing. I was like terrified to
Slushies.
go. Yeah.
Glee.
Thank you, Glee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that never happened, but which is a good thing, I guess. No, it is. I'm sorry. It is a good thing that there's not like physical bullying.
I didn't get to see people bullied. I want to see them raw.
Kind of lame.
God, I would love to see someone hit. You know?
Yeah. I can't wait.
Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff.
Oh, sorry. My last question for you is
last question.
What are like, who is your biggest, or you could say a couple different people, but who is your biggest inspiration for comedy?
Yeah. Okay. So I love Maria Bamford. I think she's so funny. She's a stand-up comic. She does a lot of voices, which I love.
She's crazy. I love her. My dad.
No, I just saw her. I drove to Oxnard to see her, and she's so funny, and I just love her. And I love Mike Birbiglia.
Love.
And on the internet, I love Joe Castle-Baker and Brian Jordan Alvarez. I think they're both really, really funny.
He does like the Snapchat face filter.
Yes. Yeah.
I just
Brian.
recently followed him. Yeah.
He followed me back and had like a very sweet conversation with me. And he also, I did an interview once where I was like, Brian followed me and it meant so much to me. And he was like, I read your article and he'll probably watch this too. And I'm just going to talk about how much I love him still. So.
You've started the fan club.
I know.
Your next tattoo is his face on a bunny's body.
Yeah. Yes, that's perfect.
I love that. Thank you for sharing.
What music are you listening to?
Chappell Roan.
This has nothing to do with commit to the bit. I'm just actually curious.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so yeah, Chappell Roan always.
Thank you.
Love.
I'm listening to new Brat album.
So fast.
Oh my god, I know. She's like a mega pop star now. I
saw a video of her at Bonnaroo, and I was like the Beatles type level. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm like, excited for her. The pressure to like create something new after that. I'm like, no wonder she's just on a tour. Like.
I know.
How do you create something new after that? Like that's, I don't know.
Is that how you felt when you blew up?
I would compare it to the experience of Chappell Roan blowing up. Is really how I felt. I felt like, there's thousands of people, millions really of people that just love me and just like can't get enough of me. And it's like, what next? Like, no, I did feel
You DM her. You're like, seriously, if like you need, I'm here to listen.
You need a hand.
Yeah. Like, I went through this first, so, like, it's always important to help those behind you.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Let's hear some bits from the one and only Han, shall we?
Okay, one of my big ones is, like, say something you did today. Just, like,
I went to the zoo.
Like, you went to the zoo. Oh, the zoo. That's the whole thing. It's like pretending like you remember something.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Oh, the zoo.
Yes.
I
still go to that? That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Good for you.
Yeah.
How do people normally respond to that?
Just big ha-has, big giant laughs. I don't know. No.
Standing ovations.
Roaring applause.
Yeah. Like, no, I just like how it surprises people and like, yeah. I don't know. Usually it's me telling them about this bit so that we can do it together. I think that the crux of bits is just, I don't know, the friends you make along the way. I don't know. Like
your real bit is just the conversation along the way. I love a bit, and I feel like this one is along those lines that like funny people vibe with, but that ultimately if I did that to like a man on a date, he'd be like, what?
Yeah. No, many a time have I been in a situation where the other day I said, oh God, I had a substitute teacher to my improv class, lame, cool, but lame. And he was really funny. I go, oh, you're so funny. But I said it weird and then nothing happened and no one said anything. I said, oh, that was weird of me, huh? And then, which was even worse than before if I just left it. And he goes, no, not weird of you. And I go, oh, okay. Which was so embarrassing for some reason. Like, I don't know why.
Well, you promised never to sub this class again. You have to see you.
He was awesome. No, yeah, it sucked. It sucked even more because he was a cool guy. I work with a bunch of really cool people at like one of my restaurants, and I'm always trying to be like, yeah, me too as well. I don't have any kind of weird stuff going on in my noggin. And it's like hard because like I'm like really high energy, but like it's hard to keep it in, and like so
that's how I feel like I am on text and on dating apps with people. Like I'll be like, ha, just but fucking just kidding. And like in all my texts, and they're like, oh no, like haha, that's okay.
Yeah,
and I'm
but do you have any siblings? Like
and I'm like, I was kidding. And
yeah.
they're like, oh, okay.
No, it's so hard to dating apps are another world because it's like if you don't text the same, then I don't know how to talk to you. Like because I'm just gonna go big clown shoes, and they're gonna be like, are you an actual clown? And I'm gonna be like, no, I was just joking, but I could be. Maybe it's a dream of mine. It's like they're not going to catch the nuance.
I'm flirting with you. Please. 100%. I want to sleep with you.
Please, I'm trying so hard. Yeah.
It is so.
I'm not great on. I'm not received well on dating apps. That's for sure. They're like this girl, crazy. Like, I actually have the perfect example. This guy asked what Kate was short for, and said like Caitlin, like said a bunch of things besides Catherine, which Catherine is obviously what it is.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, it's Catherine, and I say my middle name and everything, and he doesn't reply. So I texted like 2 nights ago, and I said, oh, because you fucking hate my name, because he didn't reply. and he texts back, and he was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I got caught up with work, I like totally intended to reply. I think Catherine's a great name. And I was like,
no,
he didn't get the bet.
It was just a joke. Oh my god.
So scaring men away over here.
I love that. And you should be. They should be scared.
I hope so.
You should be frightened.
Frightened. You're like, just knowing you for the short minutes that we've been talking, they should be.
You are scary.
No, just because, like, get rid of them. You know what I mean? Like, just push them away.
Yeah. Amen to that.
I don't
Oh, men.
Yeah, oh.
Men. Dating apps. Okay.
I've heard of those. I've heard of them.
I know what they are.
All right, we're ready for the next bet.
Next bet.
Okay. I have a bunch, but a couple that are like ambiguous. Okay, one of the things that I do is I like in the kitchen of like my restaurant. I'm sorry I'm talking about my job the whole time.
No, we love it.
I'm just like, I live there. Okay, perfect. Because I do live there. I like if like I don't know how to talk to men in a kitchen, and so I'll just like dance at them. So I'll be like, hey, look at this. And then I go, now you go. And they usually don't like it. But it is my opening. Like it's my icebreaker.
Oh my god.
I can't with the now you go.
I'm gonna steal
I was already obsessed with the bit until you said now you go, and now it's my new favorite thing. All right. You go. Your turn.
I can't. I'm
crying.
All right. Now you go.
So
Go ahead.
Go, Papa. Go, King. Come on.
Get it. I also like the idea of there being no music, and it's not a spot where you should be dancing.
That's so good. Oh, yeah. I like literally need to collect myself. That is so funny. I cannot wait to steal that one. That's a good one. Can't wait to steal it and say it's mine.
Yeah, perfect.
And then they'll listen to this pod and they'll know.
And also, they'll have the answers.
Don't be afraid to do restaurant bits. That was our first episode. We love restaurant bits.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
We're obsessed.
I have another restaurant thing that I do that people hate is so my name is Han, but it's short for Hannah. In my set, I go is short for Hamantha. But anyway, I go by Han. But I used to go by Hannah, and I would get someone whose name is Hannah because you have to like take their order. Mm-hmm. And I would go, oh, that's my name too, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. And everyone would just gloss over, and like the haze of confusion would overwhelm them. I did it multiple times at work, and it never landed, and it was never funny.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Schmidt. Wow. That's good.
That's my name.
That's so great.
I expected you to say John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt Hannah, but I love that.
Oh.
Like, no, yours is better. Like, I love that. Like at the end of it, you just like never
just leave it alone. Yeah,
let it lie.
There's nothing else to let it lie. Let your freak flag fly.
It rhymed.
Yeah,
I love that.
We'll make a t-shirt.
Oh, I love that. That's a good one.
Can I just say I think you're really funny.
Oh, yay! You're gonna jerk me off if you keep saying that.
You're so funny. You're so funny. You're so funny. You're so funny. You're so funny.
Having an orgasm. No, I
putting
love
that
it.
on our OnlyFans.
That's the only thing I ever want to be. I don't care about being hot or pretty.
Yes.
Well, you're also that too.
Thank you.
All those things. All those things. It's hard.
Baby girl.
It's hard being so ahead, Han. I'm sure you feel that way. That's Charlie XCX.
There's hard holding space, and yeah. No, I know. Oh, that's another one that I do. I hold space for that. I did it earlier. Mm-hmm. I hold space for whatever we're talking about. I hold space for zoo. For the zoo.
For the zoo.
I hold space for that.
Space for that.
Okay, do you have another one? I'm so excited. I'm eating these with the goddamn
I'm eating these up. I do not need dinner. I do not need anything else. These are so good.
Full.
Yeah, okay, so another one is people don't like very much is of course a horse is a horse. That's just like something I say. So of course a horse is a horse.
I'm
just
going
if I'm
to
like
move
trying to say
LA.
Yes.
I'm going to move to LA and I'm going to move into your home. These are so funny.
These are so good.
Really, these are so stupid.
And that's why we love them.
Okay, perfect.
Of course is a horse.
They are not stupid. They are perfect.
Wow, it's also a tongue twister. It's also good to warm up.
Yeah.
Before an improv show.
No, it's a zip zap zop moment for sure.
Say it again.
Zip zap zop.
No, not that.
You're like, have you ever heard of?
I was like, have you ever been to improv class?
Yes, and
should we play it right now?
Yes, and
no, it's of course a horse is a horse.
I love that.
Of course a horse is a horse.
I would love using that for like if somebody just says something so obvious. You're just like, of course a horse is a horse.
Yes.
Ooh, I kind of liked that accent you put on it there, Pedro.
I'm classically trained.
Do it with an accent.
I have a BFA.
Do it.
Of course, a horse is a horse. And that's why I don't do theater anymore.
Another thing I do is like a hey mama voice is hey mama, I don't know about that, mama. That's kind of something I do. It's like my British accent.
Sure about that.
That's your Brit. You just go into that voice. Hey mama.
Yeah. Hey mama. Hey mama.
Love that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so good. I was gonna say that's like a new take on the whole hey mamas for the lesbian community.
Yeah. Sort of like an old. Just like an ancient person, yeah.
You're retaking that name and turning it into something new. Hey mamas.
Yes. I'm taking hey mamas back.
Hey mamas is mine now.
It's mine now. Back for the community.
I love that. I love
Happy
that
Pride.
so much.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Well, thank you for coming on the pod and sharing your love of the Jonas Brothers with us.
Oh my God, it was a blast. And I love Keith even more than the moment I saw him for the first time.
My love for him has grown
so much.
More passions.
Oh, I do have a lunchbox with their faces on it. You're right. I'm such a poser. I've never thought about it that way.
And that's the bit. And you're committed to it. You should
is
just
so
start.
great.
You
I
should
thought
just
you
like
were a
start a fan
clown.
club. Start a Wattpad for all the Jonas Brothers. Just like really commit to it.
I think that's like probably a decade too late, but I say go for it.
But I think Wattpad is really coming back. So.
Yeah, maybe a Twilight resurgence.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
And you are so funny. Oh my God. Where can the people find you? What should they come and see you do next? Say it all.
Yes. Okay, cool. My Instagram is pollypocket wait, I can do it. My Instagram is pollypocket.mp3, I think underscore, and then my TikTok is pollypocket.mp3.
We'll tag it on the Insta for sure.
Yes, please. And I'm doing stand-up. I'm trying to get a little bit better about posting it on... I always post it on my story, but I want to get like a link. Yes, that's me, my big old moon face.
I love it.
Why is she the moon?
Why is she the moon? I don't know. I can't tell you why she's the moon. You've got a great memory. You're quick, Kate.
Improv. Zip, zap, zap.
Yeah. So that's what I do. And
yay! Thank you so much. We are so excited to watch you blow up.
I can't wait.
Wow.
I can't wait. And I can't wait to say that I know you. It's the best part of it all.
Yeah, now we're all best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God, I wish. That would be so amazing. Thank you so much, Han. You are absolutely the best. I wish you all the best in everything.
Thank you. You're all so sweet. You're really good at this. This podcasting is hard. This was very tiring.
You're like downloading Google Chrome.
You're like, if you're listening and they ask you to be a guest, say no. This was exhausting.
No, you have a talent. Like people should tell you that more often. That you're talented at this.
Are you gonna make me cry?
Yes.
You already made me cry with your humor, and now you're gonna make me cry like emotionally. I'm like, wait, can you stay for another 10 minutes so we can like unpack this?
So we can unpack. Yes. Yeah, it's back to therapy, $100 sessions, but this time you pay me, and I'm the patient. And
I just pay it back.
Yeah. The money just circles. I collect all of it.
Totally.
All right. We will let you go. Thank you so much. You are absolutely the best.
Thank you. You guys were awesome.
You're the best.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, now it ends. Now you don't leave. She left.